Hi everybody and welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video I'm going to tell you the key comparison between the Xiaomi 15T Pro versus the 15T Basic. So in this video you'll learn everything about these phones: performance, cameras, battery, just a full comparison. So as for the chipset and performance, here within this Pro model we have better CPU, which is the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 Plus, which is in the 3nm technology, in comparison to this Xiaomi 15T, which does have the 8400 Ultra, and the technology which in 4nm, which I think this is a key, change between these two models, because even though there is only a slight difference between these two CPUs, to the camera system, to the optimization, etc., this one is very much better, just better than this one, than this just basic one. As you can see in the design case, here they have this flashlight over here, and here they have this camera. I mean, not in this camera, but on this island of the cameras. As for the display case, here, as you can see, we have, let's say, the same display. We have 6.83 inches AMOLED 120Hz in the basic model, and 1.5K plus resolution, 3200 nits peak brightness. Yes, that's nice. But as for the 15T Pro, we have everything the same, but 144 Hz refresh rate. Otherwise, very similar specs, panel brightness, etc. So I don't really think that it's that much key difference. Let me let them this, put them like this. And as for the cameras, let's talk about cameras, because for some of you this is the key thing when buying a phone. As for the 15T basic one, which is this one, we have 50 megapixels main with OIS, and 50 megapixels to telephoto, and 12 megapixels ultra wide. As for the video, we do have a video max 4K on some modes, no 8K. So yeah. As for the 15T Pro, we do have 50 megapixels main, upgraded sensor, larger size for better low light, and as you can see, 50 megapixel 5x periscope telephoto, which is over here, which is very key difference, because with this phone you can take better photos when zoomed in. With this phone you can take similar photos but worse when zoomed in. I am not a big fan of this 100 ultra zooms in phones actually, because just get closer, yeah. But here, as you can see, we have very nice camera system. Here they have some slightly worse, and here in this Pro model we do have a 12 megapixel ultra wide, so the same one, and this one supports 8K video, more options for 4K, for example, 4K 120 FPS. So it's slight difference, but as for the camera system, I would recommend buying this one rather than this one, because yes, it's satisfying when you can take the photos from the long distance and they are not pixelated and sharp and just nice. What about the front camera, which is the selfie camera? It's this, as you can see, pinch hole over here at the top of the display. It's the same actually. And as for these, we both have 42 megapixel front cameras, similar video and HDR capabilities, and in 15T Pro we have the same. No big differences with performance noted so far. What about battery? Yes, we do have here a very big difference, because as for the basic model, which is over here, we do have 5500 milliamp hours with wired charging, 67 watts, no wireless charging, so you can't charge this phone wireless, and full charge should take about 50 minutes. And as for the 15T Pro, we do have the same capacity, but wired charging is 90 watts instead of 67, so much faster. And here we have 50 watts of wired charging, which is faster than iPhone's wired charging. So yes, full charge very quick. So in terms of the battery, this phone wins. No difference at all. I mean, very key difference. We do have very big difference here. I meant it. And as for the build and the extras, here as you can see in this, I mean you can't see because I don't have the case, but I can't take it off because my company doesn't allow me to do so. But as for the build and extras, in the Xiaomi 15T Pro over here, we do have more premium, better frame like the metal or alloy. We do have your wireless charging, more refined telephoto, etc. So I think, or just let me take this case off. I will show you this. It looks like this, and here you have, as you can see, slightly more premium vibe when touching this phone. They have a better frame, likely metal or alloy, as I said. And as for the basic Xiaomi 15T, we do have plastic frame, fiberglass back or non-premium in frame, and same Gorilla Glass 7i and IP68 rating shed, which is the same on the Pro model. But yes, we do have here plastic frame, and you can feel that in hands, but we do have here the same premium feeling actually, so it's not that bad. What about the storage and price? When we talk about storage, the 15T Pro, which is over here, has 12 GB of RAM, and that's up to 1 TB option in the top configurations, which is the very nice option because if you take the photos or videos in 8K, that's supported. This one supports 8K, as I said. You can take your storage and full it in a moment actually. And as for the basic one, which is here, we will have the same amount of RAM, 12 GB, and storage up to 512. It's the same actually, almost, just half less. And about the price, let's talk about the price. As for the basic, the most basic model for the Pro, I know that this interests you more, I think. 800 euros for base model, which is 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, and higher prices for bigger storage. It starts at 800 euros and this starts at 650 euros, and this is the same variant. So actually we do have here very slight differences, but key differences that makes a difference when you use this phone. But which should you pick actually? I've used a week this phone and this phone, so summing up 2 weeks using these two phones. And if you care about zoomed photography, regarding video at high frames or in 8K and want fast charging and wireless charging, or want the absolute best performance and more premium build and the vibe, take the 15T Pro, which is over here. But if you use your phone some standard like social media, photos mostly at normal distances, occasional gaming, you don't care about wireless charging or zooming in, prefer lower price for much of the same basic page, so as you will take the Poco X6 Pro, this is the same vibe, you can take this Xiaomi 15T. But as for the durability, it's the same. As for the battery charging, as I said, it's different. As for the cameras, it's different, and as for the performance, it's different, and every single thing is better in the 15T Pro. So yes, if you want cheaper and good phone, still very nice phone, take this one. And if you want some more premium and better phone that can be compared with 16 Pro, iPhone 16 Pro for example, you can take this Xiaomi 15T Pro. And actually that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like under our video. It's very important to us to have your feedback, so if you feel so, please let me know in the comments what you think about this video, maybe some drawbacks, everything that you want to tell me, just leave it in the comments. And as I said, that's it, hope it helps you, and goodbye!